Welcome back for another update of the greenhouse build. On the last video, we spent a lot of time getting one of the gable ends completely blocked in, and then some of the eaves under the greenhouse there. You can kind of see where we're at in this video here, where we're starting the day with. Still got a little bit of work to do. Still got some openings there at the top of that wall, the top of the other walls here. And of course the other gable ends still got to get completed. Let's go ahead and get started. You can see here, we're first to remind you to subscribe. We've got a couple more videos coming out about the greenhouse and a lot of other things going on. I'm about to start working on an outdoor kitchen, grill shack, smoke shack, whatever you call it. But in this video, I was just adding the boards on the inside of that end there, just to give me something to screw the wood into, because otherwise there was some gaps there, but it was just kind of flexible. I didn't really like that, so I wanted to get some boards there to help hold it together. So now we're getting the outside, the panels secured to that, just using screws. And now I'm starting to work at getting the top of the walls there completed on the north side of the greenhouse. Definitely had some clouds moving that day for sure. I got a little phone video here in a little bit, kind of showing the updates as we go, so you can see the progress there. It was definitely nice to get some of this completely done. Again, it's not being made to be airtight at all. We're just trying to get it dried in to a point where the rain doesn't blow in. And we still got to come back and do some paint. Obviously, we had decided to go ahead and make the whole outside white, so we're going to paint all these fence panels and all the boards and the everything white, and even the gable ends, the two triangle pieces on the end. You know, I've got them kind of completed now, but we've got to come back and add a couple of I guess it would be doors or little windows that kind of pop out, and we'll use some kind of cylinders there to make that happen automatically, so we can get some air in there when the temperature reaches a certain point. And here we are. You can see we've kind of got it finished up from a standpoint of all the walls completely done. The only thing that's not done here on this video is you can see that one gable right there is not done. So I did go to Lowe's instead of piecing together lumber like I did on the prior one. I went ahead and bought a sheet. I call these hardy boards. I guess they're cement boards. I don't know exactly what they're called. Multi-use panel, I guess. But I actually, these work really good for outside now. And this is the spot where that's going to go. It's going to fill in that gap right there. I decided to go ahead because I needed the board is only 8 foot long, and I got a 10-foot wide span there that I'm trying to get, so I could not make that work. I would need to cut the triangles in half, and you can see this is the same material I used when I built the rafters there. So as I mentioned a minute ago, I ended up cutting two triangles and put them up. I cut one, and then I tried it on both sides, and it worked fine. So I went ahead and traced it out on here. Worked very well. Just tracing it and coming back and cutting it. And here in a minute, you'll see I'm starting to do the cut, and I'm using my jigsaw. I just get a much cleaner cut with the jigsaw. Just nothing splintering at all. I was getting, when I was using the skill saw previously, the circular saw, I guess is the correct term, I was getting some more splintering of the wood. Of course, the skill saw, I can, and I tried to just slow the footage down here. It didn't really work as expected. I definitely should have done a separate recording on the iPhone there to get some better footage. Anyway, I'll do that for next time. So anyway, I got them cut, and putting them both in place here. course, one of them's, I have one of them gray and one of them the wood color, just because that's kind of the way it worked to use the least amount of that panel. I had to flip it around, but I think it still looks really good. I still got some boards there to finish off the top of that wall. And here we go. We are to the point where the greenhouse is right now. We are what I would call dried in, I guess. It's not airtight by any means, but it is completely dried in. So guys, go subscribe. We've got a lot more videos coming up with our projects. We're going to finish up the greenhouse. We're going to build an outdoor kitchen. We've got a barn coming up for our cattle, so subscribe.